Hey everyone, it's Claudia here again. I hope you didn't forget me. I'm so sorry I've been MIA. Just had so much going on with school and trying to just graduate by June. Today I was inspired by the upcoming spring season and I just wanted to create this look. I wanted to include a yellow in this look. So if you want to see how I got this spring makeup look, please keep watching. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry for the hiatus. I've just been super busy with school. I just have had no time to film, and honestly I've been waiting for my ring light to come in, and so I just never had any good lighting. I'm first starting off with my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer as always, and it's my go-to primer. As you can tell, I kind of have a new change of scenery. I tried to go for the more environmental kind of scenery just because I got a new vanity mirror. Here is how it looks like. Isn't it so pretty? I've always wanted a sleigh station and now I have one, and I just can't wait to decorate this room even more. Now I'm going in with my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I was actually going to do a voiceover video originally, but I feel like I haven't talked to the YouTube world, my subscribers, my loyal subscribers, in a really long time, and just wanted to update you on my life. So I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. And now I'm going in with this beauty blender. This is my very first beauty blender. Thank you to my best friends Amanda and Esther for getting it to me because I love the beauty blender. This sponge actually lasts so much longer than my Real Technique sponge. Like my Real Technique sponge, I'll have to replace it every 2 months, but this is already the 4th month. So and I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer as always. The sad thing about doing like a talk through video is that I can't listen to music, and usually that's what I do when I do my makeup. Now I'm gonna go in with my Airspun translucent powder. I'm just gonna set my concealer. Oh, the lighting isn't that good already. I mean, I had the option to do it in my room. That's the one with the glittery pink backdrop. But I have to move all my makeup from here into my room. So, and also like this desk and some chairs too. Just like the convenience of filming here, and also like the environmental setup. So I want to give a little change of scenery. Now I'm gonna do my brows while my bake sets. So now I'm gonna do contour and bronzer, and you see how convenient it is? If I had moved to my bedroom to film, then I would have to go all the way back here to get it, and all the way down back to do my actual makeup. So here at least everything's all in one spot, so it's a win-win. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit today in light medium, and I'm gonna take my Morphe 523 brush to chisel out my cheekbones, and I'm gonna use this shade right here. Also a little bit on my forehead to shrink it on my jawline so that the double chin isn't as prominent. Look at this packaging, it's so pretty. I fell in love with the packaging when I first saw it. I knew I had to have it. This is the Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. As always, it smells like chocolate, which is so amazing. Too Faced, I don't know how you do that, but I'm gonna take my Morphe R2 brush, and I use this to bronze up my face. Alright, this looks really dark right now, but once I put blush and everything on, it's gonna look nicer, I promise. So I'm filming in front of the window right now, but the reason why it's not as light as it should be is because the view is of my neighbor's house of the side, so I don't get direct sunlight because the house is kind of blocking the sunlight. But like I said, no regrets because it's just so convenient to film in here. I'm going to clean up under my cheekbones, make my contour sharper by just going from ear to the corner of my mouth. So that's how you know where your contour should end. I forgot to contour my nose, which I just started doing for the past couple months, and I actually love how it makes my nose look. So I just take this color from the ABH contour kit and I just go down the bridge of my nose very lightly. Honestly, you just gotta experiment with it. You just need to know your nose shape and what kind of look you're going for when you're contouring your nose. I'm just gonna shade at the bottom of my nose to get that button nose effect, to make it look more, my nose more turned up. It's turned, my nose is turned. Oh my gosh, I'm actually loving this like environmental setup right here. It just looks so bomb. Every time I look in the viewfinder, it's like, I'm loving it. So next I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I came up with this look. I knew I wanted to incorporate some yellow into it just because yellow is so spring, and I saw on Huda Beauty's post that yellow is really in for makeup right now. Kylie Cosmetics palette, Royal Peach palette, and I just used, the only shade is this one. So I'm just gonna blend this in my crease. I'm gonna blend it pretty high up. And next I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, my favorite, and I'm gonna dip into Eden. And I'm just gonna put that right below the transition, but still using it as my transition color. So I just had a whole day to myself today and decided to film a makeup tutorial because I miss you guys and I miss playing with makeup. But basically my school is on strike right now. This is the second week of the strike, so I am able to spend more time to film more if I want to, catch up on some readings and some assignments, and then I'm graduating. I'm going to use Peachy and I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. So my plan after I graduate, if the strike ends anytime soon, I'll hopefully be graduated by June. If not, it'll probably be pushed back to like July, which sucks. But after I graduate, I plan on just taking a little break from school, make more YouTube videos for you guys, make more makeup posts, and do a lot more research on the beauty industry just because that's the industry that I want to go into. Oh, and also find a part-time job, maybe relating to beauty since I don't have any experience in the field, and maybe do some freelance work on my friends, build my portfolio, that kind of thing. So that's my plan. And then after, I plan on finding a full-time job just to pay off my debts, student loans, and save up for travel and beauty school. I know a lot of people say that I don't need to go to beauty school, but for me personally, I just want to learn like the professional aspect of beauty. And also I'm leaning more towards doing special effects makeup, so that would be really cool. I just love movie and TV, so that's kind of the route that I'd be interested in going into. Next I'm going to go in with my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and this is the Brights palette. I'm going to be using this shade and this shade. I'm going to mix these two together, and I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner. Wing it out a little bit. I can't talk and multitask, I'm sorry, that's why it's so quiet right now. I suck at multitasking. It's either I talk or do makeup. See, I did it again. I can't talk and do makeup at the same time. I wanted it to look darker, so I went in with this shade right here. I'm gonna put that in the same place. I'm hitting the crease slightly just so when I cut half the crease, it will still peek through a little bit. I'm gonna go back and blend. I've just been loving all of this time that I have to myself lately. I'm listening to more podcasts, growing spiritually, and I'm just loving it. Like, I've never had so much time to myself and in improving and just doing my own thing, and it's amazing. I'm feeling really happy right now. I don't know if you can tell. Next, I'm gonna cut the crease. And I'm going to take my Fit Me Concealer, cut half of my crease with it. So because I don't have a large lid space, I'm going to go a little bit above, just so that when I apply Primavera right here, a little bit of shimmer is going to pop out. So I'm going a little more than halfway and just blending and tapping that in with my finger to set it. I'm going to take my Modern Renaissance palette. I'm taking, oh, it's Vermeer. taking Vermeer, which is the more rosy, silvery pink shade, and I'm going in with another type of concealer brush. I'm going to take this water and just spritz my brush with it just to make the color pop more. So I'm just going to go over where I cut the crease. I just love the shade. I think this is the most used shade in my entire palette. Taking my BH Cosmetics 7 brush again without any additional product and just blending that in. So I did add a little bit more shimmer to the middle of my eyelid, and so for that I'm going back in with my Desert Dust palette again, and I'm taking Angelic and I'm putting that in the middle. It doesn't make a huge difference, but I just like that gradient effect of going from a really light shimmery color to a more pinky shimmery color, and then to the dark pink on the outer crease. So kind of just blend that in. I'm gonna take my BH7 brush again and back in with this color and just go over that to blend in. And now for the fun springy part of this look, I'm going in with this yellow right here. I'm gonna spritz my brush again to make the color pop even more. I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. This look reminds me of a flower. This would be the petal, and then I guess this would be the inner, you know what I mean? Like this, the inner yellow part would be the circle part of the flower, and kind of blend it in like. I'm gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs Highliner, and this is just a sample that I got from Sephora, but I think after I run out of this, I'm gonna go out and buy the actual full-size one because this stuff stays on all day. So now I'm gonna go in with my NYC Liquid Eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with my Kiss number 13 lashes. For the remaining of the face, I'm going to take my NARS Orgasm and Laguna Bronzer Duo. And I'm just going to use the Orgasm for my blush. I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks. Nowadays, if I do bronzer, I have to do blush with it because, as you can tell, like it looks so harsh without blush on this side. But if I add the blush, it kind of just blends in with the bronzer and it makes it look more natural or more seamless. I guess I could like have a more light hand on the bronzer, but girl, when does light hand come in Claudia's vocabulary? Oh, and by the way, this light over here says Slay. I don't know if you saw that before, but it's one of my favorite purchases. I kept an eye on it before for a really long time and it was just way too expensive. I think it was like $90 or something like that. And then I checked again like a couple months later and it was on sale for $30. So I had to get it, and it's like probably one of the highlights of my beauty room besides my mirror. So I'm gonna mix Trophy Wife by Fenty with Ofra You Do You. I'm gonna use my setting spray first, like I always do. So I'm just gonna let it dry a little bit and then put it on to really make the highlight pop. You guys know I always do this. I feel like a bar of gold right now. This is so amazing. Just, like, okay, I'm gonna cry. You have my heart, Rihanna. You'll always be my queen. I'm just gonna take this BH 102 brush with my Trophy Wife. I'm just gonna put that under my brow. Okay, now I'm contemplating putting it in my inner corners just because it looks so good. But you know what? I think that's enough. That's enough Trophy Wife, right? You know what? Maybe just ooh, okay, I actually like it. I like it on top of the yellow. Okay, so now for lips, guys. What am I gonna do for lips?
One eternity later.
So I'm back 10 years later. I'm gonna go in with my Annabelle Demure lip liner, and it's just this pink nude shade, and I'm gonna line my lips. So I had to decide again between the Tardis lip paint that we got in our Sephora birthday gift or the Gerard Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Buttercup, and I think I'm gonna go with Buttercup. Okay, and give myself one last spritz. Alright guys, so that completes my makeup tutorial for this spring inspired makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this pop of color in the inner corner and just the talk through style of my video. I know it can add a little bit more minutes to the video, but I just miss you guys so much. I do want to create more videos for you, just depends on how school goes and everything. If you do want to get updates on my life though, you can follow me on my social media and you can see what I'm up to. Let me know your thoughts on this video and what other videos you want to see, but until then I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hello? I let my girl just say I like my honey, sweet, little selfish. I like my women like I like my honey, green, little jealous. What is in my eye? Oh my gosh, you see that? Is it love with me? Is it love? Being a sad prophecy, is it love? Facility, is it love? No.